Hello everyone, my name is Heidi and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you my April setup for my bullet journal, and my theme is Disney. And many people have done Disney themes and I kind of wanted to do my own Disney theme, and because I'm not a big drawer and I'm bad with colors, I decided to do a little bit of a simpler Disney version, which means there's this one color that is like the main color of the spread and the character that fits the character, and the other side is a paper of that color, while the other side is some kind of drawn character or thing from that movie. The first spread is the April title spread, and for that I chose as my theme Tangled. I decided to draw Rapunzel the other side of the page, and I kind of just wanted to draw a lot of purple lilac flowers, more like light lilac, pastel lilac flowers to her hair, and I thought that would be very nice. And even though it's her dress that is more of that pastel lilac color, but I thought it would be quite a nice idea to color the flowers instead, and other parts make black and grey and white. So yeah, it's basically the idea in this theme that other parts are, the bigger parts are just simple colors like black and white. And for the paper I chose this amazing, beautiful violet, literally violet paper, and used those colors that same paper has to the flowers, like 3 different lilacs: light purple, dark purple, and that pinkish purple, kind of purple, and used black for the leaves and the puffs of her sleeves, and finally grey to some highlights and other colors in her dress. I wrote the April in the white paper that I ripped and glued to the page, and yeah, I used for everything this Disney font because it was pretty easy to do actually. I was pretty surprised that I was able to do it that well, and it looks nice. And then of course the mini calendar, that is the most not straight thing ever. Like, how can you do that badly? But thank God it's on a separate paper, so I could just glue it however I wanted. Then next to the calendar spread, this is very simple. It doesn't have a separate movie theme. It's just basically a Disney theme. Literally the Disney castle and stars and April with that same font that I used throughout this whole theme. And honestly, this calendar doesn't have anything special to say to it, other than that I even used for numbers the same font, and that, yeah, it's the most basic theme I have ever made. It's not even that nice looking. Well, what I can say about this is that I first drew this castle like it leaned too much to the right, so I had to somehow balance it, and I just went for it and drew it by hand and tried to make it better than what I drew. Okay, but anyway, then I used this light blue color for it because I was like, okay, I won't use any light blue color for any spread for this month, and I was wrong because I will totally use light blue in like no time. But it's quite Disney color anyway, so it kind of fits, and it doesn't really matter that. And I don't even know what for. I thought every single spread has to be different color. I have a weird every spread is different colors phase for me, because last month was basically that too, and it didn't turn out like that, so now I made it with my Disney theme. It looks good, I must say. This is seriously one of my favorite months this far. Then next I came back with the cleaning tracker again, because it's actually super helpful and I used it a little bit, at least with flowers. And for this I chose Snow White, because cleaning Snow White, singing with birds and animals while doing house chores and cleaning. And I just decided to go free-handed to the lines because it feels more homey and kind of like Snow White-y thing. I just chose to choose some simple things for this, like quick cleaning, vacuuming, laundry and flowers, and for monthly dusting floors and sheets that I at least do it once a month. That's sad, I know. And if you didn't already see, the highlight color is red, because red apples. And yeah, the basket didn't turn out as I wanted it to turn out, but it's not the worst, especially when I add the paper on the other side of the spread. It looks okay. And I found this the most adorable red heart dotted paper for this one, and it does look like this very cozy cottage kind of vibe thing. And for the other side I made my usual schedule and school work kind of like notes to do and courses things, and I used again this cute paper thing underneath my schedule. And I noticed just that when summer comes I need to come up with something else other than a schedule for this. I'm still going to do some schoolwork during summer, but this is not exactly what I need then, so I need at least change a little bit of my setup. So maybe stay tuned for that with what I come for this, because I'm going to do a lot of like exams during the time, and I just want to graduate as fast as I can and start working, to be honest. So the next spread is the mood tracker and the habit tracker. And first I drew the mood tracker, and the theme is of course a Little Mermaid. And I decided to do Ariel's tail and nothing else for this one. Then I accidentally drew too many bubbles for this one. Like I drew 33 bubbles. And I don't need that many bubbles for a month that has 30 days. Not like you can ever have 33 days a month. Okay, sorry, I'm babbling. And I noticed this mistake too late when I was already writing numbers, so Now I have some extra bubbles just for fun. Yeah. But anyway, I'm quite happy how this turned out too. Like, I love this green. I didn't color on Ariel's tail this green, even though her tail is this green, but the flowers. And Ariel's tail stays white and grey. Last month I started to use this grey stabilo for my days for the mood tracker, because they don't show too much, but you can see them, but it doesn't disturb the whole, like, the vibe of this. And because this is a green spread, I use different shades of green for my moods, which are still like super happy, nah, anxious, sad, and angry. And yeah, I used tissue paper for this paper because the other option was the mirror paper didn't feel right for this spread, and this tissue paper is perfect color, but it was super hard to actually glue in because it's so wrinkly and it's so thin and it broke all the time, but I actually like it anyway. It gives a different kind of vibe, and I like that vibe. But this of course means I had to once more do the monthly things, the white paper that doesn't have any lines, and I think I need to get some kind of paper with lines. And I already messed up and wrote the days from Monday, but then I realized that we don't have the first day on Monday, and it was so boring. And I only did 4 because I decided I don't need to follow my sleep anymore, because I haven't even filled in the sleep tracker for a while. I already realized how much I sleep, and whatever I can do for it, I can't do it with this tracker. So I decided to just look more closely what kind of exercise I do. Like, I have short walk, long walk, and yoga. I'm starting to move more recently, and I need to start very easy because I am in a bad shape. And so these 3 are what kind of exercise I'm going to probably do. And then of course I need some kind of encouragement other than exercise, and I have a no sweets tracker, which hasn't gone well like in the previous month, because I have eaten more than I have not. But it gives me some kind of motivation to actually feel a little bit more bubbles every day. And also I wrote face wrongly with S, not C. That's embarrassing. And also I don't know what happened with my camera, it just suddenly zoomed in and I don't know why. And now it's awkwardly zoomed, and I will fix it a little bit later. Also, I wrote notes when I was supposed to write goals, because I have this goals box which tells me this month's goals, and it has been really helpful, and it's nice to check out things like I finished reading the book this month, or I wrote these many pages that I wanted to write this month. And also I decided to leave out the writings tracker because I didn't write enough, and it was kinda boring to just write every single month a calendar for writing, and I didn't even fill it up. And also I just came back to this beginning spread because it was too empty and I wanted to do something, so I decided to use this lilac washi tape, which was very pretty, but it was like at the end of its use, and I was really lucky that I even was able to fill it completely, even though messily, but I got it. Then next up is content planner. So content planner's theme is Alice in Wonderland, and it had to be really like simple thing because I need more space for this, and it needs to be more useful than pretty. And so Alice in Wonderland is perfect for this because I can just draw these card symbols and teapots and teacups and plates and use this light blue color, which is here by the way, the light blue, and black and white and gray. And it does look good. It's simple and it looks good because these symbols are perfect to Alice in Wonderland vibe. And I use this blue Stabilo to draw the numbers for my tracker, which is the left side is for YouTube videos and the right side is for Instagram posts. And I'll highlight it Sundays because Sundays are now my YouTube days, because it gives me more time to do videos. I noticed that I film my videos during weekdays and I edit them during weekends, so it gives me more time when I publish it on Sunday evening. And I have this perfect paper for this spread, this stripy light blue paper in it's such a perfect for this day. For this I at least didn't need to do any kind of calendar, so I just ripped off some papers and used them as my boxes to write the videos I'm gonna publish this month, Instagram posts I'm gonna do this month. Then now that I have started to have to do my blog, which is not doing that great to be honest, some kind of blog post ideas, then the future ideas for videos and posts, if I have any, that I can move to other list later on, and finally the trackers for my followers on YouTube and on Instagram. Then the first week that I'm going to show you, and only week that I'm going to show you, if you're interested to see the other weeks too, you can see them all on my Instagram at the beginning of every week if you are interested. I have a link in the description that you can follow me. And the first week's theme is Mulan. And for this I drew the hair comb that she has and colored the flower pink because of cherry blossoms, and drew a sword because these two kind of like, I don't know, are symbolic for her. And so the other side I found this beautiful pink flowery paper that is a little bit like cherry blossoms, so it's fitting. I was thinking about like a red thing for Mulan, but I already used red for Snow White, so I think pink is quite fitting too. And I had to check what week it was because this is the end of the week that already starts in this month, which is March. And I ripped some more paper, which was actually quite hard to get them into good shapes and good sizes, and I guess I did good anyway. Then finally the notes box to the right side. Then I skipped right to the end, which is the highlight spread, and the theme is Aladdin and the hourglass from the end scene of the movie. And this is a nice spread, but I really did mess up with drawing that hourglass because I didn't make it symmetric, and it looks bad because of that. Because the bottom half it's so much thinner than the upper half, and yeah, it just looks bad. But hey, I had a nice idea for this and I have what I have. And it kind of works. It's not the worst, but oh my god, it's the worst, honestly. So here the pop-up color is dark purple and I did that on purpose this time, even though I had purple, but here it's darker purple, so I thought it's fine. I decided to do this that the sand is actually purple, but when it drops down it's black, and it's kind of like ominous and cool, I think. I tried to save this spread by writing the lyrics of the Whole New World behind with gold, gel pen and cursive, and it looks a little bit better. Not perfect, not that cool, but it kind of saves the theme. And here I decided to use the mirroring paper, which I'm sorry about because it reflects everything, the light that I use for this ring light and me and my hands. And I wrinkled the paper right away because I was dumb. So I started to use these 3 categories for my highlights page, which are personal, loved and goals, which means I'm going to write what kind of personal changes highlights are for me during this month, what things I loved this month, and then finally, how did my goals go that I'm trying to do this month. And the last spread is a new one, and this one should be at the beginning of this notebook, but I decided to do it here because I don't have any space at the beginning. And this is a money tracker. I want to save up for a better camera, and it will take a lot because I'm not working and I don't really have much of income. So I need some kind of tracker and motivation to not spend my money and actually wait for the time that I can buy a cool new camera and start using it. And I decided to do this by adding things that I wanted but didn't buy, so that's the way I can see how much money I actually did save from not buying things. So this is it all. I hope you liked it and I hope you enjoyed this video and these spreads, and if you're interested in seeing more of the rest of the weeks that I didn't do here, go check out my Instagram. I'm going to post all of them over there. I can give you a little bit spoilers. There's like Hercules, Lion King, Beauty and the Beast, and is there something else? I don't know, you have to go and check it out. I hope you liked it anyway, and if you want to see more, please consider subscribing and like this video. It would really help me, and I guess I will see you in the next video.